magazines used to be, especially for someone who grew up in the Midwest, I would read these New York magazines and I would either look up the writers or like think about like, or read like stuff that they're writing about, because they're writing about celebrities and stuff, but they're also writing about New York culture. And I just wanted to be there and be a part of it. And I feel like when magazines started getting less cool and everything and stopped being essential to read, it's when they stopped being like these aspirational things where someone is reading it not in New York City, not in LA, and they're like, I need to go be a part of this.
I totally agree. I feel like a magazine should feel like it's like your cooler older friend and they like know everything good and like you're like, well, what, wait, so what is the place to eat, like what's the place to do, and then like it's like, oh, like they hung out with like Charlie XCX, that's so cool, and then you read about it and you're like, what's she really like?
Well, that's why we like Substack, right? It's why we liked BuzzFeed initially. It's why people's newsletters are like the most popular for any newsletter. Even if you write like a really good like newsletter that's like either like an emotional story or it's like a critical like essay or something, the ones that are going to be the most popular are your recommendations. And to this day, people want to find a voice that they like, a voice that they trust, and then they want them to tell them what to listen to, what to watch, what to read.
And like sometimes like almost like what to think.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we think about this celebrity? And it's like, you're like, oh, I don't know, like you like learn.
Yeah. And it's interesting in this world where I feel like it feels at times like everyone wants to be a creator, right? Mm-hmm. But there are still so many people who want to be led, want to be told like what's cool, what's hip, like.
Because so many creators are just like, they're demonstrating their own version of a trend that somebody else created. Like how many creators are creating out of whole cloth, you know?
Yeah.
I think that like some magazines all started to feel a little bit the same. And I know like it was when I worked at Esquire, like there was a thing at Hearst where there was like a centralized news hub. And this started like late in my tenure there, but like they would write stories and then they would be published on multiple magazines websites. And it's like that magazine has to have a voice. You have to, and it has to have an identity, and it's like if you share an identity with other places, then you're taking away what's singular and unique about yourself. I feel like things are moving in a direction where they're realizing that that's not profitable.
No.
Like I don't know that they're going to do the right thing for the right reason, but I think that they're going to do the right thing because like it's where the money is.
Well, how do you feel that the internet even changed that? Because I feel like once you had to start putting multiple stories out a day, are you going to be able to maintain that voice?
Well, but I also feel like the magazine's voice is like, it's like a chorus, right? So it's like there is like a house voice, which is like, you know, the display copy that's on the cover and like, you know, the headlines inside and like some of the front of book stuff. But it's like it's the blend of voices. So I feel like you can have like Ta-Nehisi Coates writing for Vanity Fair. Like that's not maybe like the typical like standard Vanity Fair voice, but like as a voice in the chorus, like as a soloist, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing here, even if it's not the same as, you know, the royal coverage or whatever.
Yeah. But that feels, you know, like classic, like 80s, 90s Vanity Fair, you know, chic. like smart. Yeah. It's I feel like what I really want is for magazines to be chic again.
Yes!
I love going to like Casa magazines and just who created this and who is working at this magazine,
right? And it's like 8 inches thick and you're like the paper stock's really good. You're like, what is this?
Honestly, celebrities who don't want to do profiles or things, right? Have you noticed that like there's always like a big celebrity who's doing like issue 2 of Wall Plug magazine. You've never heard of it before.
Well, that's what Rihanna does. Like, I feel like, because if they can get an amazing photographer and it's like the interview lift is late, then it's like, okay, like I can influence the creative direction or I can get some beautiful photos out of this. And so there's something in it for them. And that's like the thing is like, that was the access question that we just had. It's like, the celebrity has to think like, what's in it for me? And it either has to be like, I want to be associated with this brand. I want to be on the cover of Vanity Fair. That means something to me. Or it has to be like, there's something I want to say, or it's like they have to promote the project, or like maybe they do just really want like a gorgeous photo shoot. But like magazines like it's their job to provide that vitality that celebrities want to latch on to.
Because we are in this space where celebrities don't really need the magazine. They don't really need us because they have fans. They have acolytes who'll do the work for them. But does it feel like that is shifting a bit? Because I feel like fan bases and everything, they're becoming fallible. You know, I think that you can't really. I think so many celebrities, maybe musicians now too, are finding that you can't really rely on your fans to be your 24/7 street team anymore. You know, like you actually, like you have Lizzo right now decrying the fact that she doesn't have any like publicity for her album while also doing publicity for her album. But you need someone actually sitting down, doing an interview with you, like promoting you in an organic way that feels like the ways that people are traditionally used to consuming press or publicity or you as a celebrity. You know, I think people are sick of someone's fans being the only people promoting them.
I agree. And it's like, I think doing press can be generative. It's like there can be an iconic moment. You know, there was an iconic moment with Charlie and New York Magazine where Brock Collier asked Charlie about Taylor.
The silence.
The iconic silence. And it's just like, that wouldn't have happened. And that was an iconic moment for, of course, New York Magazine and for Brock, but also for Charlie. Yeah. And it's like, you can make your own iconography, but like not everybody is like an artist like Charlie who's just like generating and coming up with like new things like that. Some celebrities need like grist for the mill.
Of course. I love reading old profiles, by the way.
Who have you read recently?
I love the like Frank Sinatra Has a Cold vibe of one where you can't actually interview them. There's this New York Magazine profile of Leonardo DiCaprio. The one that Nancy Jo Sales does. It's so good. And then when she gets the Leo lookalike, it takes him to Planet Hollywood. It's fantastic.
It's iconic. That because like that's somebody who doesn't do a lot of press.
Yeah.
Like when he's doing press, he's usually doing it's like a very short period of time, or he's doing it. You know, he's like it's him and Martin Scorsese, or him and Quentin Tarantino, or something like that. Like he's not gonna like talk about his life, but the mystique around him is created. I think a Right Around profile is iconic.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio had a rumored fling in '98 with Vanessa Trump. And in high school, she was dating a gang member. And the whole profile is she's been hanging out with him at parties, right? And Nancy Jo asked Leo's publicist. Leo's publicist has like so many quotes in the profile. And the publicist is just like, they didn't date. Which that tells us everything we need to know.
Everything.
You know?
They hung out.
Yeah, they hung out.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite moments in it is there's the Pussy Posse, obviously. And one of my friends, Joshua John Miller, was a part of this when he was younger.
He was part of the Pussy Posse?
Yeah, because he was in Teen Witch. And
that's so cool.
He was in Teen Witch, and like he was friends with them. He was in that circle at the time. There's this shady moment from Nancy Jo where she mentions everyone's careers at the time who are in that orbit and sort of how they are not blowing up the way that Leonardo did. And I asked him about this. I said, I found this profile from the 90s, this Right Around of Leonardo DiCaprio. It mentions you. He was like, oh, Nancy Jo. Yeah, I ran into her. We had a fight about it. And now we're really good friends.
Well, I love that Nancy Jo will like get into a fight with a subject. Like Nancy Jo is like in the firmament.
Yeah.
Like the Mount Rushmore of celebrity profilers.